Democratic Party, on record, the Ku Klux Klan Party, until the mid-1960s, they started losing elections against the Republicans that passed the Civil Rights Act under Eisenhower a few years before, and they said, well, we'll do race politics this way now, and broke the other direction. And it's worked great for them. And the Republican leadership is bought and paid for by the same interests. That's why the Democrats can't be beaten, because they're not up against opposition. So here comes the Tea Party, set up by Ron Paul and libertarians. The Republicans try to co-opt it. It blows up in their face and metastasizes, in their view, and starts taking over. And right now they are in an emergency, like chickens with their heads cut off, running around at these corporate meetings on record. All hands on deck, throwing all the Democrat and Republican money they've got to crush the Tea Party. That's on record. That's even on Fox News now, they admit that. And the Republican leadership won't do a thing about the Tea Party having the IRS come after them. Let the crooked IRS come after you. Let them try to make stuff up. Go public. Big deal. I've had them do it to me. I'm not doing it. I'm paying their fake fraudulent taxes to the fake fraudulent private run-for-profit Federal Reserve. And if you're a 501c3, you have every right to promote the Bill of Rights and Constitution. They're liars when they tell you you can't. I'm not a 501c3, but the point is, that's what they're going after. The Democrats are squealing and yelling in the news this week going, I saw it Sunday, make it illegal to have a Tea Party 501c3, more IRS. These people are beating us. Well, yeah, because you're incredibly unpopular, saying we didn't build our businesses and our kids don't belong to us. You are a bunch of freaks who sit up there with a moral high ground up against loyal opposition with Boehner, who plays golf with Obama constantly. I mean, what a joke. Remove Boehner. Remove all of the leadership out of leadership positions. They could do that right now, put Tea Party people in there, and start explaining what's going on, and then people would come to the leadership, and you'd have the Tea Party take the Senate and the House. We could save this country. We've just got to decide we want to do it. We've just got to decide we're not losers. But everybody's like, oh, we'll never defeat the New World Order. Oh, we can never be so. Alex, there's no way you snuck in Bohemian Grove. There's no way people got footage of Skull and Bones. There's no way that guy got on the NFL post-press conference and took over. There's no way that's real. There's no way you actually built your media system by yourself. There's no way that you beat that guy arm wrestling. That guy's bigger than you. There's just no way you could... there's no way there's no way you grew those watermelons. Those are just too big. There's no way. You built that house on your own. There's no way. There's no way your son just wrote this paper for school. We just don't believe it. It's too advanced. Well, you're an adult and you're a moron. My son's smarter than you. I've put my son in private school before, and they're like, you wrote this paper, your wife did. And I'm like, no, my 9-year-old son did. Because he reads, at that time, he's 11 now, he was reading adult literature. And because it's arrested development. My father was reading when he was 4. He was reading adult literature when he was 6 or 7. My dad would be sent away on the summers as training, folks. He didn't get sent to pick cotton one month in September or whatever, because the family, it sounded like my dad was in cotton fields. They sent him to teach him hard work. Then they sent him for 2 months to work in a machine shop in Houston when he was 10. And then they'd send him to work in a bank for 3 months. My dad was, that's what you did in the old days. You sent your sons, especially, your daughters as well, to apprentice so that they knew how to do everything. That's what a man knew how to do. No, he didn't do any of that. They've taught us just to be incredibly weak. Like, people tune in and watch, like, steer wrestling, and they see some guy jump off a horse and grab a huge cow and throw it down, like, that can't be real. Because people don't believe in what a human can do. They have no... Well, of course, if you're telling us we're all a bunch of scum that walk off the edge of streets or into fountains or off bridges with our iPhones, that's what the globalists want to contend with. A bunch of jellyfish, ladies and gentlemen. God didn't build a bunch of crap. The New World Order builds crud. The globalist social engineers are not just targeting us with propaganda. They are manipulating our genetics. We are being targeted at every level by estrogen mimickers that lower our testosterone and other hormones and natural compounds that the body needs. After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic super male vitality formula sourced from powerful organic herbs and then concentrated for maximum potency. Super male vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals. Super male vitality by InfoWars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose. For a limited time, we are offering 15% off Super Male Vitality at InfoWarsLife.com to introduce you to this powerful supplement. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality. InfoWarsLife.com.